Hello and welcome to tonight's stream. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful, I guess, at this point it's like technically morning for probably a lot of you, but it's just 1 a.m. for me, so I guess I can say good evening, right? That's close enough, right? So yeah, I was originally like, alright, I'll just do a stream at a normal time, and then I failed at that, so I was like, 1 a.m. it is. Which, you know, isn't the worst time to have a stream. I think I started later before. The latest was probably like 2 a.m. though. So we're close, just not quite. I guess it's 1:15 that I scheduled it for, but either way, a little bit of a later stream, but it should be fun. I did get a couple new things, or I guess restocks on things. More Incandescent Arcana. We're well stocked with a handful of booster boxes. And I also finally got more Astral Radiance. So that should be fun. Hopefully we can get a little bit of spice tonight. Should be very fun times. I didn't do too much today. It's been a pretty quiet day. I had the day off work. Originally I was going to work on sorting cards like all day, but then I accidentally stayed up like all night sorting cards. So I just slept most of today instead. But I did get a little bit of time in sorting cards, so I accomplished something, which is better than nothing, right? You know? So it was a pretty chill day though. It was not bad. I mean, I definitely needed to catch up on rest. I'm very bad at taking breaks, but it was good. It's chill. Did a lot of reading, vibing, looking for more clothes online because I was really excited about the new clothes I got earlier this week, so now I want even more stuff. I wear the same like black jeans. I have 3 pairs of black jeans and I wear those almost every day, and so I'm like, okay, I need to like get some different pants so it's not just black jeans every day, which I mean there's nothing wrong with black jeans. They're very classy, they match with like everything. It's just every day. So I'm trying to pick out some new stuff, but it's so hard to decide like what can I buy that I'm actually gonna really want to wear, you know? What's up with the hair? Sometimes for fun. My hair is just randomly different. Just for my own entertainment, and also because my hair was kind of wet and messy and I was just like, I don't have time to do my hair, so orange instead. I realized a little bit too late that it totally like clashes with my shirt. They're almost the same color, but it's fine because I really like this shirt and this is like my nice hair color, so it's fine. It just matches my shirt. Here, I should move it so you guys can see just how much it like looks the same as my shirt. Look at it. That's like, we've got the dark top here, matches like the black stripe. And then the orange on orange. I promise I usually don't wear this much orange, but I accidentally just lots of orange today. So that was, it was too late to change it before stream, so orange. But I mean, it's kind of like an orangish brown at least. So it's not like there's road construction ahead type orange. There's been way too much road construction going on lately. Like, there's a couple spots on my commute to work where there's just chaotic amounts of road work, and I'm like, what are they even doing? Like, I don't know. I think they're just messing up traffic for fun. Like, the other night, there wasn't anybody out, like, working. It was literally like midnight. And I was just trying to go home, and I get to this spot in the road where it goes from this 2-lane road to now we are driving, like my lane moved into the turn lane, like all these cones were leading us there, and then when I got to the stoplight, you know, there's the turn lane to go left, 2 straight, and then 1 that goes to the right. I needed to turn left, but there was just a sign that said like no left turns, and I'm like, but why? I look like at the road I need to turn onto and there's nothing. It's just perfectly fine. And I'm just like, does this mean I can't turn left? I was very, very unsure as to how to proceed. But like, I didn't want to disobey the road sign, even though it didn't make any sense. So it was quite the struggle to figure out what to do there. But I ended up just going straight, so I didn't disobey the road sign. And then I did a U-turn, so I could go and turn right and then get onto the road I needed to take to go home. But it was really, really weird. Anyways, we've got our first order for tonight. Lost Origins for Jason. Let's see what we can get for you. Hopefully start out with some spice for tonight, if I can get it open. Okay, scissor time. Alright, come on, let's get something good. Oh! Hey! That is definitely some first pack magic for tonight. We got the $20 Giratina V-Star. Very, very, very spicy. Let me grab a top loader for that. What a very nice way to start out the night. So there are those for you, Jason. We will get them added into your stack. Definitely a very nice addition. Boop. We got it. And there is the code card. Whoosh. Did not get that close to the trash, but you know, we tried. We tried. But yeah, so yesterday I didn't stream because my friends that I play Commander with that started a Commander podcast invited me to, basically they're going to start filming games of Commander and then using it like as content, and so they invited me to play a game with them that they'd be recording, and so I got to do that last night. It was pretty fun. The games were super chaotic. The first one, we found out that the camera turned off, and so we only got like a minute of recording this like hour-long game, but it was a fun game, and we were like, alright, well, we still got time, so we'll try again. Second game, we did get it to record all of the game except for this like 5-minute portion where it just like wasn't recording for fun, I guess. But it was kind of a hilarious game. I'm worried about fake nails scratching the cards. So that is a valid concern, but you don't have to worry. I am very, very, very accustomed to wearing fake nails. I always keep them chiseled down so that they're not like, you know, pokey and stuff when I'm dealing with cards. And I have a lot of experience handling very expensive cards very carefully, so I always make sure that I am being careful with my nails. And I mean, they can't really do damage if I wasn't trying to make them do damage, but I don't try to, and I'm very, very careful. And most of the time when I hold cards, my nails don't even touch the card because my fingers can touch without touching my nails, so you don't need to worry. I take good care of them, and I'm very, very careful about it. Really got to see it. We can take a quick extra peek at it. See. Oh, that's Delphox. Excuse me. I just grabbed the wrong one. There are two top loaders like right next to each other. There's our Giratina. So yeah, the center on that is actually pretty nice looking. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see if it'll focus. Left and right looking pretty spot on. Top and bottom looking good as well. Got the back. I think it's a little bit tight on this side, but not extremely noticeable, just not quite perfect either. But top and bottom are looking pretty alright. As for our corners, they're looking pretty slick, not gonna lie. It's a very nice looking card for sure. No thumbprints. So thumbprints are an issue? I mean, maybe if I didn't wash my hands, but I wash my hands quite regularly, so I don't think you're gonna have to worry about thumbprints. Unless, I guess, I just don't see how that would be too much of a problem. I have never had anybody have issues with thumbprints. I've never actually seen thumbprints on a card, except for like maybe one time when I was looking at somebody else's cards and it looked like somebody that had been eating like candy or something had grabbed the card, and I was just like, so this card of yours is a little rough looking. But yeah, I've never seen thumbprints other than like that one time. ever be a problem on a card, because I'm a little bit like of a clean freak about like always washing my hands. When I'm at work, like every time I finish like going through like a dusty box or something, I'm like, I need to wash my hands right now. It bothers me so much, but that's I put a lot of effort into dusting at work and keeping everything clean so there are less dusty things to get dust on my hands, because it bothers me so much. Like, I cannot stand the feeling of my hands being dirty. And also just because, like, who wants to touch cards, expensive cards, with their dirty hands when you're constantly handling thousands of dollars worth of cardboard? Clean hands is very important. But plus, most of the time I keep cards in sleeves, and if they're expensive top loaders. So usually the only time they're not in sleeves are either if they're commons, then they just don't go in sleeves, or if they're valuable, it's as I'm putting them into sleeve or replacing the sleeve, which I try to do only if the sleeve has a valid reason to be replaced. Like, if I'm putting a magic card in a deck, I really need to start like double sleeving my decks for Magic, because some of them have got some really, really expensive cards in them, and so I'm always like, maybe I should like. I at least started buying higher quality sleeves for my deck in general, but I'm probably gonna look into double sleeving. It's just gonna cost a lot of money to double sleeve all like 15 decks that I own. Oil's an issue and cards can potentially be graded. Yeah, no, it's valid to be concerned about stuff like that. I definitely try my best to be very, very careful with cards, and I've never had issues in the past. I mean, my hands aren't oily as far as I'm aware, at least not any more than regular hands would be, but I definitely am very, very careful with all my cards that I pull for people and for myself. I mean, recently, somebody that used to be a regular on stream, a while back I pulled them a shiny Charizard GX from Hidden Fates, and recently they posted a picture of getting it back from PSA as a Gem Mint 10, and I was so excited for them, first off, and second off, like, the feeling of knowing that, like, I pulled that card and it is now in that beautiful pristine Gem Mint 10 case, like, that was pretty exciting. These cards may be in a set in the future. Dragonite. I'm not gonna lie, those look like promos, but I mean, I guess there's nothing stopping them from making them actual, like, just part of a set. Oh, they're so pretty. Those are very nice. Let me pull this up so you guys can see. Look at the Dragonite. He's just a happy little guy, just vibing. And get this really cool Zacian and the Gardevoir. I think the Zacian might be my favorite of the three. Like, I really love the rock design and a sword. always gotta enjoy swords. I'm so excited, you guys. It's only like a month and a half until I get another sword. Isn't that amazing? I'm quite looking forward to it. It's weird that it's getting so close. Like, has it really almost been a year since I got my first sword? Apparently it has, but I'm quite excited about it. I don't know. I need to like start figuring out where I'm intending to buy my next sword from, but either way, it's gonna be pretty epic for sure. PTG Radio. Yeah, I used to watch some of their stuff when I had more time for watching things. Now I'm too busy like making content or drowning in my piles of cards to spend too much time on YouTube other than with my stream. Man, Dragonite, Zacian, Gardevoir, those are pretty nice. I honestly like, they kind of, in the way that they've got the art like that but aren't like ultra rares, are similar to character cards. But I don't quite like them as much as character cards because there's just not quite as much personality in them. But compared to like regular holofoils and stuff, they're definitely very, very nice. Let's see, I am going to refresh orders real quick. Let's see. I don't know if we'll be too terribly busy tonight, as I can imagine most people probably already went to bed. I was planning on doing a regular stream at like 10 or 11, but then like next thing I know I look at my phone and it was like 11:46 and I'm like, well, that's a little bit late. So then I started getting ready and then I got distracted with working on TCG player orders, and then I was like, whoa, this is not the time. I should probably get stream all set up. But I did get it ready in time. Hey, welcome Lizard Man. How is it going? I'm glad you made it. I'm glad you probably noticed my message on Discord. Hey, that's one of the convenient things though about me streaming way extra late tonight, is then super cool people like Lizard Man that only can watch in the very early hours of the morning can watch. It's good times. So I guess like I really don't stream all night long as much as I used to, but that's cause having a job that means I have to like get out of bed at a certain time definitely makes it a little bit more difficult to stay up all night streaming. But you know, it'll be that way. Also, so I mentioned I was going through cards last night. I found this Magikarp, and I had no idea that I had this Magikarp, so it made me so excited to find it because I love Magikarp. It's just a little silly guy. I feel like this is like Dragon's Exalted or something, but I'm not actually sure what set this card is from, so I need to investigate real quick because I don't know, he's just so beautiful. Like I was going through bulk looking for some cards that a friend wanted for a deck. Dragon Exalted, I was right. I'm so proud of myself. I knew it. See, like, I rarely see stuff from Dragon's Exalted, but I see it every now and then. And I was like, I feel like that's the Dragon's Exalted. It is. Way to go, myself. I figured it out. Ooh, do you guys want to see the amazing Magikarp that I'm going to buy soon? A while ago, my manager showed me one of these that he had gotten, and I was just like, oh my goodness, I need that in my life as soon as possible. But of course, the one he had was his and he was now partying with it, so I just had to hope that one day one would come in. And then a couple weeks ago, I got to work and my manager is like, we got a card in that I think you might like. And I was like, is it the Magikarp? That is the Magikarp. And so now it's in my little pile of stuff to buy. I just need to like actually save up like $15 for it. I think that's like what it goes for. It's a pretty nice looking one. It's still in the original packaging. That's like $13. I just gotta get $13. And then I can get the shiny Magikarp promo. I love it so much. There's also this really, really cute Ampharos that I want too. But I keep spending all my money on sealed product. But eventually. Ooh, already we've got an Incandescent Arcana for Jason. Let's see what we can get for you. Snip, snip. Hopefully the spice. So we got lots of boxes. Oh, I forgot that we got the reverse, so no need for a pack trick. But we got the thing that looks like a go-go squeeze. There's a little Ralt for a Sode Girl. Poniard, Wailord, and an Entei. Not too bad. Entei is a pretty spicy Pokemon. I'll go ahead and add these into your stack, Jason. And then I do believe we've got another order already. So let me check real quick. 3 Incandescent Arcana. Let's do it. Let's get Lizard Man the spice out of these. Snip, snip. Have you opened any of this set yet? Or are these your first packs? Wait. I almost did the pack trick, but I caught myself. Alright, we're starting off with a Clink. There's a Swablu. Switch. Ooh, it's so pretty. Superior. And Superior, I love that they do this. I love it so much. And we got a Bisharp. I think the way that they put the V's and V stars together in the same pack, like, it's amazing. It makes me I just love it. It makes it so much better. Like, just getting one of them would be absolutely amazing. But when you get one, you get both, and it is just mixed. Open tons, nice. What have you pulled so far? I'm curious. What kind of spice have you gotten? Got a Fursuit Girl, Pawniard, Altaria, Scizor. Ooh, I love this Mewtwo. It's so nice looking. And we got Cling Clang. Get this spicy Mewtwo sleeved up. I really hope they keep this one as a holofoil in the English set. There's so many holofoils that are holos in the Japanese set, but in English they're just like regular rares, and it makes me so sad. I'm like, but it was so pretty! But I guess they just gotta make the Japanese sets a lot better. Just cause. Alright, we got Kirlia, Carnivine, Love Disc, this weird little lamp thing. This nice looking Ho-Oh. I love the art on this so much. And this weird shield energy thing. I'm gonna guess it's called shield energy. I don't actually know if it is called shield energy. Either way, you definitely did very nice with these superiors, Spicy Mewtwo, and the Ho-Oh. Do we still have a stack for you? That is the question. Because I know we shipped it out not too long ago, but I feel like maybe we started another one already? Let's see. Nope, not in that box. There's a lot of like little teeny piles that all the sticky notes are like so close to each other, it's hard to see them. Oh. Is that it? Aha, I found it. Got it. Hunting for that Serena. I mean, it's such a gorgeous card. So very worth hunting for. Alright, let's check orders again. Let's see. Oh, thank you so much! See, this is why Lizard Man is such a legend. Pay for my magic card for me! I'm so excited. I'm so excited. The second I get to work tomorrow, I'm gonna go straight to my little stack. I'm gonna grab that Magikarp out. I'm gonna very gently slap it on the desk and be like, I'm buying this. And my manager is just gonna be like, cool. It should be great. It should be such a great time. Got all the characters and the whole full art. Ooh, that's nice. They did Ho-Oh good in this set. I mean, even just the regular V is so pretty. They're really getting this art figured out for the end of Sword and Shield era. Like, there were a lot of bumps, but they're finishing off very strong. 3 more packs, let's do it. I so badly want to pull that Serena for someone. It is, I mean, it's the one Lily from Sword and Shield era, but our, you know, our Sun and Moon era is our Sword and Shield counterpart. Alright, we got Salazzle, Bisharp, Phoebus, Executor, Tapu Lele, and Scyther. Got some rainbows. Ooh, any of the real spicy ones? Can't see the board prices. Oh no! I don't know why this has been weird lately. Maybe I just... I don't know, there's so many things, like, so many sources stacked on top of each other for my streaming app that it's so confusing. Ooh, I love the Gardevoir. Ooh, that's pretty. This is the first non-Tesserina Radiant that we've pulled, and I absolutely love it. Oh, the Miltank! I'm obsessed with this one. I'm so obsessed with this one. It's so cute! With the Altaria and Lizia. Lizia is such a cool trainer. You know what I've noticed is I must just really like trainers with green hair, because Lizia and N are 2 of my favorite trainers. And they both have green hair, so I'm like, there's a trend going on here, I think. I think I like green-haired Pokemon trainers. Are there any others besides those 2? I feel like There's gotta be at least one more, maybe. I might be wrong, but it seems like this. Alright, we got one more pack. Let's see if this one will also be spicy, because that last one was very spicy. Alright, we got Smeargle, Growlithe, Klinklang, Jinx. That makes me uncomfortable. We've got Entei and finishing off with Execute. Overall, some nice stuff. They're so cute. You can have the character rare. Thank you. Like, this is seriously, I think this is my favorite card in this set. Like, thank you. I love it so much. I wish I still had my little McDonald's frames from the McDonald's packs last year. Like, those are so handy to put all the cool cards I got in. I guess for now. Oh, yeah, I've got an idea. I've got an idea. This is the next best thing to a picture frame. Now, where are all my Sharpies? One moment, please. Let me... Aha! I have a lot of Sharpies. This is gonna be super fantastic. It's just gonna take a quick moment here. Sharpie is only being somewhat effective, but this is gonna be great. I assure you all. It's gonna be so cute. The Sharpies just maybe... I think the problem is that I need new Sharpies, but I don't feel like spending money on new Sharpies because I'd rather spend it on more cardboard or more cute clothes, because I really want to buy like some cute skirts. Like, I kind of do not like wearing dresses and skirts for the most part, but like I've started really liking wearing like short skirts with leggings underneath. I think it's so cute and it's very comfortable. Makes it so that I can still sit on the floor to play with my dogs. And so I really want to get some more cute skirts and stuff. Alright, it's almost ready. I just need to find my black Sharpie. It's almost complete. Alright. The Sharpies only partially worked, but I made a cute little top loader picture frame for the Altaria, and it says "Thank you, Lizard Man," and it's got this cute little pink and blue border, which only partially shows up. The pink is really light, but it's very cute. And then I'm gonna display it right up here by my Arceus figure. It's so beautiful. Oh, like you can kind of see Arceus. He's just hiding right now. Alrighty. Let me refresh orders again real quick. I got a little bit distracted. 2 more. Let's do it. Kills the feeling of freedom. Yeah, I think my thing is I just really like to be able to sit on the floor and play with my dogs. And at work, I'm constantly like leaning down to get stuff out of the case and like taking care of, you know. Ah, see, there's another trainer with green hair. But yeah, watching like wearing a short dress or skirt with it is a lot of work. Ooh, we got the Mawiles. Ooh, very spicy looking Braixen too. Or Delphox. That one's Delphox. Braixen is the middle one. Donate a pack to viewer. Thank you very much, positive Pokemon players. We can do a quick giveaway after these packs. Let's see, anybody that wants to enter. Let's go with, should we do a Lost Origin or Incandescent Arcana? You know, that's how you can enter. Everybody that wants to enter, either send a message saying Arcana or Origin, and then whatever gets the most votes, that's what we'll go with. And then we will enter everyone that voted in, and then get a winner. Alright, see, this one is Braixen. That's Braixen. Ah, it's my favorite Esper. I'm obsessed with this card. I mean, I think it's still my... Is it still my profile picture? I might have changed it back, but it's still my profile picture on some things. On Twitter for sure, but I don't update Twitter very often. Got Yanma, Arcanine, Kyogre, Ed Yanma. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get those added into your stack. Let's see. Beautiful. After the amount that YouTube takes, it'll only be enough for 1 pack and to cover the shipping for whoever wins the giveaway. So it will just be 1. Since YouTube is mean, they take so much. I think like there was this one time where I had like a good stream with a lot of like super chats and stuff, and so I was really excited to see like what the final amount was, and I was shocked when it was like half of the total, and I was like, YouTube, how can you do me like that? YouTube is really mean sometimes, but I guess they still make it possible to like earn 2 cents in ad revenue for streams, so 2 more than tapping out. Alright, let's see if we can get this secret rare from this box, and let's hope that it's the Serena, because that would be so exciting to pull. Alright, we got a Swablu. Oh, I just realized the trash can cam isn't on. I haven't thrown any code cards in a second, but it's fixed now. Yes, Salandit, Melodic, Altaria, Tapu Lele, and finishing off with another Bisharp reverse. Now we have multiple Bisharp reverse for you. How many packs left? I will count after this one. We got Welmer, Kling Klang, Smeargle, Energy Thingy. I love the art on the holos in this set, and the Jinx. Just ignore that part, and it's a great card. Alrighty, let me get that sleeved up for ya. Why does a Zamazenta look so cool? I love it. And we'll go ahead and get those added into your stack. And then this looks like, is it Gothead or Gothhead? Gothhead? I don't know. However you pronounce it. We will get you entered in. Do we have any other votes yet? Might get the rest. Oh yeah, I was supposed to count. See, we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. There are 11 packs left. Just barely over half the box. Then Gothhead, got it. Okay, thank you. Thank you for clarifying, because I was like, there are way too many ways to pronounce this. Can't find the iPad. Oh no. Hopefully you can find that soon. Losing expensive devices isn't fun times. I used to have a Kindle. It was yellow. It was really memorable because it was yellow. And I have absolutely zero idea what happened to it. It just straight up like disappeared. It's just gone now. Forever, I guess. Like, I do not know what happened to it. I don't know. I also have an iPad mini, but I saw it like a month ago, so it's still somewhere. I also have a Chromebook that I lent to my little sister, and I haven't seen it since, so Jason can have the Jinx character. Aw, that is very, very nice of you. We can get that moved over to his stack. Let's see, now I just gotta remember. There it is. The one with the Giratina in it. That is the stack. Still do Yu-Gi-Oh! Do we even have any Yu-Gi-Oh! Packs on the board right now? We don't. Wow. I still do open Yu-Gi-Oh! And I have a couple Yu-Gi-Oh! Packs, but I guess looks like we just got Breakers of Shadow. I don't know why it's not on the board. Oh, I think it was because when I had a bunch of Japanese stuff, I had to move things around and didn't put it back on, but let me add Breakers of Shadow back on real quick. If I can spell. Okay, figured it out. Alrighty, let's see. Reminder to enter the giveaway if you guys haven't yet. All you gotta do to enter is vote for either Incandescent or Arcana or Lost Origins for the pack. Jinx will never stop looking weird. I've had many conversations about Jinx for that reason. Alright, I was checking orders. 4 more. Let's do it. Let's get the spice. We need some big spice coming up soon. Alrighty, we got Yanma, Fennekin, it's so cute. Bisharp, Wailord, Articuno, absolutely beautiful, and the card that looks like a go-go squeeze. Kind of makes me want some applesauce. I eat applesauce almost every day, but I haven't had any applesauce today, so maybe I should have some applesauce soon. Could like pause stream for a second and go grab some applesauce. Alright, we got Petalil, Phoebus, there's Execute, Lilligant, ooh, and the Zacian. It also looks so epic. All the holos in this set are just beautiful, and Gardevoir is so pretty. I love it. Go snip. Alrighty, next pack, number 3, we have Clink, Scyther, the Go-Go Squeeze. we have, why did I just forget its name again? It's Fennekin, Braixen, Delphox. It's Delphox! And we got the Reshiram, absolutely beautiful, and a little silly Welmer. Go ahead and sleeve my guy Reshiram up. Once again, another card they did absolutely beautifully on for this set. I just wish he had an alt-art, but I mean, at least Lugia's gonna get an alt-art, which I'm so excited for. Alrighty, we got Salandit, Chatot, Klinklang, Switch, Volcanion. I didn't know there was a Volcanion in this set. And this random energy thing. It looks like the one energy that was in Brilliant Stars, but I don't think they would just reprint the energy, so I have absolutely no idea what it is. But congrats on a very nice Reshiram. I will get those added to your stack. There we go. Let's see, Jason entering for Incandescent Arcana. Sent another. Ooh, alright. So, this works perfectly. I'm only seeing 2 entries. We have Goth and Jason. So, if we have 2 packs, this works perfectly. We can do 1 for Goth and 1 for Jason. And I think, let's see, Goth for Lost Origins. So we will open a pack of Lost Origins for you. And then we have Incandescent Arcana for Jason. Thank you to positive Pokemon players. Let's go ahead and see what we can get for you guys. Alright, for Goth we have Volo, reverse of a Holo. That rhymed. And we got Clefable. There's our code card. Whoosh! Oh, that was so close to the trash. And then we will get a stack started for you, Goth. Where did I put my Sharpie? I think I accidentally left it with the rest of my Sharpies, so I will just grab a pen. Pens aren't as fun as Sharpies, though. I enjoy my Sharpies. Especially because they're good for drawing top hats on Pokemon cards. Alright, we will get those in there. And then, next up, we've got... Those twin energies are valuable. Is that what they are? They're twin energies? Is that a reprint then? Or I'm like, I feel like there's twin energies in like Rebel Clash or something? I feel like it was. Either way, you do have a good point. Not a bad idea to sleeve spicy reverse energies, because in English or Japanese it makes sense for them to be valuable. If you want, I can add an extra code card into your stack to make up for that one, so that you can actually use the code for your pack. Let's see. I found a bunch of codes up here. Let's see. There's a do you want a Fates Collide pre-release kit one? You can have that, and we'll see if I can find a Lost Origin one. Well, there's an Evolving Skies. That one's always fun. Why can't I find a Lost Origin code? I should have so many Lost Origin codes. One of these is gonna be a Lost Origins code, so we can add it. Where did I get all these Evolving Skies codes? I don't know. I really do not know. There's a Brilliant Stars. We're getting closer. Alright, come on. We just want to find a Lost Origin code card. I have way too many code cards. I need to start giving them all out on stream more, but I don't usually feel like spending like 15 minutes just putting code cards on screen. Man, why can I not find any Lost Origin codes? Alright, I guess we will just go with an Evolving, Brilliant, and the random pre-release kit, and we will add all those to your stack. Because that way you can have multiple codes to enjoy, because why not? Did I not enter? I did not notice. I apologize. I was a little distracted opening your packs, but I think there should be enough room left that we can give you a pack too, so let's see. You just have to let me know what pack you want. First though, we gotta open Jason's, and then we can do your order. Take the codes via Instagram or Discord. Sounds good. Just contact me on whichever one you want. All my contact info is in the description, and I can get those sent to you. And then whenever you want the cards, just let me know where to send them, and I'll send them for free with a stamp in a white envelope. Alright, we got Carnivine, the Esper, Sizer, ooh, we got the Superiors for Jason, very, very nice, and a cute little Fennekin, it's so adorable. I love it. Hey, it was great having you, positive Pokemon players. Thank you very much for the giveaway donations. I'm sure we all are very, very grateful. Alright, I will get those added into your stacked Jason. And then let's refresh orders so we can get... Yes, we have 2 more. And we'll add the giveaway for the 3rd. Perfect. Snip, snip. Of course, I am always happy to share codes. I just forget a lot of the time. Yes, you do get 3 Arcana. That is what we're going with. Alright, we've got Pawniard, Yanma, Execute, the little candle thingy. We got Zarude. It's really good art, but I still just don't know how to feel about Zarude. And a cute little Swablu. He's just a silly baby. Just a silly little baby bird. And Swablu's also cool because it becomes Altaria, and as I mentioned earlier, I really like Altaria. That is your 2nd. Hello, it sounds like definitely not a bad card to have 2 of. That is a very, very spicy boy. And we got Lilligant. Man, I'm kind of sad that we got you a secret rare you already have, but at the same time, it's a Ho full art, so I feel like that's still a win. Definitely better than what was the one really silly full art that they put in this set? I know there was one that I was just like, that is so very random. But there you go. Now you have 2, because 1 of course just was not enough. Let's see what we've got out of your 3rd pack though. We got a Curlia, Salazzle, Fursuit Girl, Judge, the Calyrex with no horse. I find this so entertaining. Ooh, and a Smeargle. Very, very nice. Go ahead and sleeve that up. And we will get those all added into your stack. Very, very nice. Let's see. There we go. Yes, the full art Ho-Oh is a very, very nice card. I'm trying to think, what was the last set they printed a full art Ho-Oh in? Like, that had to have been a quick second ago. See, I guess I can just look up Ho-Oh full art. Breakpoint and Burning Shadows and Dragons Exalted. So they're actually 3. This one might be the best looking one though, I'm not gonna lie. Cause I mean, the Dragons Exalted one is pretty cool. This one, like, the art is kind of a little bit on the CGI looking side, but the background is really boring. And then the Ho from Burning Shadows, this is a really nice card. I have seen it in person, though the background is just red, like there's nothing going on. But our new one, let me borrow it from your stack for a second. But see, I feel like this one has so much more character to it. Like, there are colors on the background. Ho-Oh does not look super CGI. I think this one they did good with. Very nice for certain. Alright, let me add that back into your stack. Pick a number 1 through 20, including me. Ooh. I'm gonna go with 17. That is a good number, I think. 17, yeah, that's what I'll go with 17. Could I tell you why? No, but 17. I'm sure there's some good reason out there to choose the number 17. And so for that reason, whatever it may be, that's my choice. So I've got 3 and 9 in the chat. 3, 9, and 17. Great variety of numbers. Alright, let me check orders real quick. I mean, chat is pretty quiet tonight. I did start at like 1:15, which is a little bit later. I've been trying to do most of my streams around like 10:30 p.m. lately, so it's almost 3 hours later than usual. So it's just a little bit later. Just a bit. Just a little bit. But, you know, we still got people here and we still vibing, and my bangs are stabbing me in the eye, but it's good times. Like, they keep getting me. So that's why maybe I need to wear my glasses when I wear wigs more often, because then my glasses can like block the bangs from poking my eyes, which is a really weird feeling. I mean, I'm trying to wear my glasses in general, like more in general, but oops, I just realized that I left this up. I'm struggling with OBS today. It was 13, so Jason Zell's tied. Jason and me on the wheel. Ooh, alright. I do not know what I am spinning for, but we're spinning for something. And then instead of rolling the dice, let's just shuffle it 3 times so Nick can at least contribute. Alright, we got 1, 2, 3. And now spinning for whatever surprise. Don't know what it's gonna be. Oh, it's moving so slowly. And it looks like it is Jason. Congratulations on winning. I don't know what yet, but congratulations. And then we'll move that back out of the way. You see, we did see your mini face. I think that was literally the only thing on there. I mean, it also showed you my my Venmo name, just in case you guys couldn't see it on the board, and also in the description. For Ho! Okay! Alright! That is a very spicy giveaway. Congrats to Jason. See, now it's even more exciting, because it is very much spice. Thank you to Cody for sponsoring such an epic giveaway. Very, very beautiful card. We will get that into your stack, Jason. It's a very, very nice addition, for sure. That's epic. This is good times tonight. I feel like we all just I'll just vibing. This is good stuff. Let's see. I will check orders again real quick. Oh, I just realized that I never finished talking earlier about how I was doing the commander game with my friends last night for their podcast. And then so how the first game didn't work, but the second game we did get it to record for all but like 5 minutes. But the 5 minutes, I mean, a lot happened the 5 minutes, but it was very memorable, so we were very easily able to like recap and then get back to it. And then the way the game ended, it was really funny. So essentially, the game prior, one of my friends played a card that basically made it almost impossible for the rest of us to play. So they got targeted and we took them out on like turn 4 or 5. Like they were out really quickly. And then after that, it kind of just was a little bit back and forth between everybody, but then somebody like totally annihilated me and the other person, and so they won. And the next game, we were kind of like focusing on the person that had won a bit, but also the person that had gotten taken out early was playing some annoying stuff and whatnot. So it was getting really interesting. But then we took out the person that had won the prior game, and so it was just 3 of us left. And the person that we had taken out really early in the first game was starting to like combo and do a bunch of stuff, and it was like the game was probably going to end. And the only thing that was really preventing them from winning was that I was gaining life every time they lost life, and the method that they were using to try to win was making them lose a lot of life. And so they played a card that would have gained them a bunch of life, and I was like, no, if they put that out on the board, like, all hope is lost. So I countered it. But the problem was the only counter that I could use at the time is one called Pact of Negation. And essentially how it works is you can cast it for free, but on your next upkeep, you have to pay 5 mana or else you lose the game. I did not have enough lands to have 5 mana, so I essentially just like was going to lose on my upkeep. But there was one other person and their turn was before mine, so if they somehow had some way to end the game, they truly did. But unfortunately, the guy that was comboing off still destroyed him, and then I just died on my upkeep. And it was so much fun though. Like I wasn't even upset about losing. It was such a fun time. 25 I sent yesterday. Can you get Cody Pack of Lost Origin? Yeah, we can do that. I'll just take that out of what you still owe me. Let me write it down real quick with a Sharpie because I don't want to use the pen again. Alright, let me write this down real quick. So let's see. Bring it down to 1988 towards the Arceus box plus the from last time. Okay, cool. I got it down, and we can open a pack of Lost Origin for Lizard Man. Thanks you, Jason. Let's see if we can get you some spice. Imagine if we like pulled that Giratina. Full art or alt art, you know, would be very, very exciting. We got Chandelure and Trevenant, so not bad. Go ahead and sleeve Chandelure up. And I also just realized that I missed like a message. You can have this miracle. I would love that. Thank you. I'll get these into Lizard Man's stack real quick. And then Smeargle, if I can find him. Where did he go? Nope, that's a Goodra. I do love Goodra, but we are looking for Smeargle. let's see. We're gonna find him. Aha! That's my boy Smeargle. Thank you. And then I do know we have another order, so let me just hurry and put your stack back away. And then I will check on that. See, I guess I should move your stack to another box. It's got too much spice to confine it to the box it was in. Also, here's the code card I forgot to show. Ooh, that one went right into the trash. Seriously though, I love what they did with it. Like, it's got so much character to it. It's a little bit chaotic, but if you really take the time to look at each part of it, there's so much going on, and I love it, because we got the trainer in the back. He's like making a statue of Smeargle. Then we got this really cool painting in the front. I kind of like it. It looks like a chaos frog, and I love frogs, so I think it's absolutely delightful. Very, very quality card. I give it a solid 10 out of 10. Alright, let me refresh orders now. I'm super pro, getting super distracted. Let's see. 3 Astral Radiance for Skip. Save codes. Got it. Let's get that Beedrill. I would seriously be so stoked if we pulled you that Beedrill. There's no one in this world I would rather pull that Beedrill for than you, because I know that you will appreciate it more than anybody else I know. So let's get that Beedrill. If I can get the box open. Oh no! I just broke a nail instead of opening the box. It's fine. It's one of my nails that has not wanted to stay on. I bought some really cheap nails recently. They were really cute, but they were really cheap, so they're just all falling off really quickly, so it's kind of sad, but alas, that is how it will be. Alrighty. 3 Astral Radiance coming right up. Let's get some good stuff. Oh my goodness, not having my nail makes it so sad. Alright, we've got Voltorb and a Typhlosion. Set those and the code aside. Next up... I give up. I can't get it open without my nails. So sad. My thumbnails are my least favorite ones to lose. Like, it makes life so much harder. Ooh, we got the Luxray. Because especially with typing on my phone, I'm really used to, like, the extra, like, the resistance from when my thumb, you know, the nail hits the screen. And so whenever I don't have them, I can't, like, text normally because my fingers aren't, you know, being stopped by the nail, and so I always hit the wrong letters, and the struggle is real. Oh, it's Flapple! And there's also an Overquill. So sadly, no Beedrill. But we got a Flapple! I love Flapple so much. He's just such a quality Pokemon. Like, I just love everything about him. Alright, we will go ahead and get those in your stack. I just realized, did I accidentally show the last code card, or did I throw it into the bulk stack? I don't know. I probably zoned out and just accidentally threw it, so we will just throw some Evolving Skies ones in there to make up for my error. And then, I think, do we still have a stack for you? Let me check. I feel like we do. But then again, I always feel like we have stacks for everyone. And sometimes I'm wrong. And I'll spend like 5 minutes looking for a stack that does not currently exist. The struggle is real. Oh, there we go. We do have a stack for you. It's the one with the spicy Mew in it. I can't believe I almost forgot about your spicy Mew. Oh wait, is that it? That's where the code card is. I just threw it on the side of my desk. Alright, well you still get the free Evolving Skies code cards too, so enjoy. We'll get your Astral one in there as well. I'm just blind, I guess. It's a flying apple for reals. Seriously though. Let's randomly throw out some more code cards since I've been, you know, giving out a lot tonight, and like I said, I have so many to give out. Whoosh! And of course, I have this mysterious stack of Evolving Skies code cards that I honestly do not know where they came from. I mean, these might have been like part of a stash when Evolving Skies came out, but that was like a year ago, so I don't know for sure why that stash would be right next to my desk right now. But then again, I've been moving a whole bunch of stuff around, so like there's just weird random stuff everywhere. That haven't got in the trash. I'm proud of myself. Whoosh. Ooh, that one almost got in, but the box on top made it fall out. And that one got stuck on the ETB tower. Alright, let me tidy up my weird little bulk stack I've got going on. There we go. And then let's check orders again. It's loading. Maybe it's thinking about loading. Alright, I don't think we've got any more yet, so we will just chill for a little bit longer. I'll probably give about 5-10 minutes if we don't see any more orders. I think I will wrap up. It is like 2:20, so I do have to go to bed soon-ish so that I can be up in time for work, and so I can like spend a little unnecessarily large amount of time deciding which one of my new outfits to wear. Hey, you were able to get one. That's what we like. We want everybody to get a chance to get some codes. Did you get anything good from the pack though? That's what I'm curious about. I wonder, somebody was gonna check the code for the code card that I ate the other night, but they never told me what they got from it. Kinda sad. The trash has seen better days. I know, our recycling bin got way overfilled last week, and so I was getting rid of a bunch of boxes, and I just didn't have anywhere to put them. So I piled some of them up in my trash can, and now that the recycling bin is empty, I just haven't, like, taken them out of the top of the trash can to go into the recycling, so it's just full of boxes right now. I should have at least like smashed them down, but there were so many boxes. I mean, I have a picture that wasn't quite all of the boxes that I got rid of, but I think it was at least a decent amount of yeah, that was some of the boxes I got rid of, and there were like a lot of boxes inside of boxes inside of boxes inside of boxes. So it was a lot of boxes that didn't have anywhere to go because the recycling was full, but now I need to get rid of them. And then my excessive amount of stuff to add to the recycling this week is a bunch of energy cards, because I have so many energy cards. It's absurd. But I'm gonna clean out a bunch of them. All those like energy packs from ETBs, they're going in the recycling bin. I genuinely do not need 30,000 Pokemon energies. I have nothing to do with them. I don't have anything to do with like any of them at all, period. Like even 2. I don't need them. So I'm gonna get rid of a whole bunch of energies. I've got like 2 big boxes full of them right now, and I'm gonna throw them out in the recycling bin when I have some extra time, because they're kind of really heavy because there's a lot of energies in them. So I'm gonna take a little bit of time. Yes, it's almost Lizardman's birthday. Gonna be very exciting. It was great having you though. Have a wonderful night. My God, laughs every time someone pulls an energy. Seriously though, like, it's so excessive. Like, I don't know that, I don't think before Sun and Moon they had one in the same spot in every single pack, but now every single pack you will always get an energy. Well, at least one energy, because, you know, you could get a basic energy and then like a special energy or even a secret rare energy, but you'll get so many energies, and then they're like, and you also get 65 of them whenever you get an ETB, and you get a whole stack of them whenever you buy a pre-release or build and battle kit, and there's energies everywhere. How to do work stuff. Nice pulls, actually. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't bad. No Beedrill. But we will get that Beedrill someday. Some people make art out of the energy cards. I wonder if they want all my energies. They probably still have too many. I used to want to do art and stuff with them, but then I remembered that I already have like a bajillion hobbies, and that I probably didn't need to start spending several hours a week. Orange or red? I consider it auburn. You know? Vague in-between color of orange and red and brown. I mean, the up here, it's like blackish brown, and then the rest of it's auburn. That's why I do Warhammer! You can make terrains out of trash. Now that's big brain. See, I don't have too much interest in actually like playing Warhammer, but I love like the cool little like terrain and building kits. Like we have a lot of those at work, and my manager is into Warhammer, and so he'll show me a bunch of like the stuff that he paints, and I'm like, that's so much fun. The buildings are probably my favorite though, just because I love Legos, and I used to build all kinds of crazy things out of my Legos, so like the little Warhammer trains I think are just so much fun. They're really cool, but once again, another thing that I don't have time for, unfortunately. Maybe one day I will figure out how to stop time, and then I can just do everything. All of the time for all of this stuff. It'll be great. Of course, I may run out of money trying to do all of this stuff, but at least I'll have fun. And I mean, if I have all the time to do all this stuff, I guess it could also mean that I could just like work for like 6 months straight and get a bunch of money and then buy a bunch of stuff. I love painting stuff and 3D printing. Ooh, you know, I never actually thought about like 3D printing your own Warhammer stuff. That's actually really cool. I've always loved painting as well, but usually it's more like I'll paint designs on my nails. I don't know if you've seen any of my like shorts of me doing nail art, but I really love that. I used to paint a bunch of Pokemon cards, but I haven't done a ton of that lately. I do have a couple of them up here, I think, right now. Yeah, I got my Gyarados both of these were from last year, my Gyarados and my shiny Charizard, but I used to do that, but I haven't had time to paint a Pokemon card in so long. And I guess that is what I did with some of my energies. If I remember correctly, both of these were painted on top of random energies. But each one took like 10 hours to do, and only used up one energy, so it would take a very, very long time to use up all of my energies. But painting is really fun. Hey, I mean, that is big brain strategy right there. I feel like, you know, just take advantage of your skills in one thing to accomplish another thing, and it's good stuff. Little skulls and glyphs. See, that's fun. That's one of the really nice things about like having a hobby that includes painting or like other things like that. It's so versatile. There's so many things that you can use painting skills for. I mean, you know, I had a friend that for a while, you know, it wasn't necessarily like fine art painting, but he took jobs painting houses, and that was a great way to, you know, use paint. You have to know how paint works. Of course, I think most people know how paint works to like an extent, but you really learn about the need to let things dry when you get into painting. There's been so many times when I've like painted something, I've been so impatient to do like the next layer, and so I'll get out my paints again and I'll like try to do it. I'm like, oh no, it's mixing together into a blob. Repaired my floor thanks to my hobby knowledge. Nice. My dad actually redid all of our upstairs used to all be carpet, and he replaced it with like laminate that looks like fake wood, but you know, he just was able to do it all on his own. And I think it's being self-sufficient and stuff, and being able to take care of things yourself using your skills is so very nice. I mean, it definitely saves a lot of money, even if it's pretty time consuming, and of course you still have to buy the materials. That not having to pay for the labor time, and just like the satisfaction of being like, yo, I did this is pretty epic. The Eevee premium collections are reprinted and hitting Walmarts. Ooh. Well, you guys better believe I'm going to be going to Walmart tomorrow then. I'm gonna have to tell my mom and be like, Mom, when you go to Walmart now, you gotta watch out for these. That's really exciting. I mean, it's definitely about time for him to reprint. I wonder if it's gonna affect the prices like on TCG Player at all. I feel like it might make him go down like the slightest bit, but they will definitely go back up. I feel like it's gonna be the same thing with what happened with the Evolving Skies reprint. Oh yeah, see, it was at 80 and now it is at 78. It's gone down $2 whole, you guys. So much more affordable. $2 less. Funny. Be reprinted by case, so each one. Ooh. So definitely not gonna have a lot. Do it yourself. Yes, for reals. I want to learn how to do a lot more things, but like I have so many hobbies already that it's hard. But like certain things, like with maintenance on my car, my dad has a degree in automotives, so he knows a lot about cars. He knows them inside and out, backwards and forwards. And so it's nice because anytime something's wrong with my car, one, if I don't have the time or knowledge, he can fix it. Or if I do have the time and to learn, I can be like, hey, Dad, can you show me how to fix this? Like when my windshield wipers broke. That was not fun, but it was took a long time to fix it. But I did learn how to take off and put on windshield wipers like a pro, and now I never have to worry about figuring out how to do that again on my own. It's not like, it's really not that hard. It turned out the only reason that I was struggling so much was because the ones that I thought that they were just broken and that like the rubber part that actually wipes the water was peeling off, so it didn't really wipe the water. It just awkwardly like moved it around on the windshield. But it was also the little thing that clipped it into the permanent part of the car that moves was broken, so it was stuck. Like it would not come off. So my dad had to spend like 5 minutes just like pulling on it before the old windshield wiper was just like okay and broke off. And then we put the new one on and it's great, and I love not having broken windshield wipers anymore. Oh, and also he did not tell me that I was supposed to replace both windshield wipers at the same time because only one of them was broken. I was like, I'll just replace one of them. He was like, no, you replace both of them. And I was like, okay. But you know, we figured it out. Vaporeon was the most expensive. Let's see. I was looking at the Flareon. VMAX Premium Collection. Oh wow, it was a lot more. I didn't realize there was that much of a difference. It was at 112 and now it's it looks like it's about 90 to 100. So it's actually gone down a decent little bit. I'll get your dad to trash talk about a car. Ask him about the Chrysler Sebring. Interesting. I will keep that in mind. Master degree in plant production, like to grow food and flower for friends and family. Hey, I mean, that is very applicable in literally any society or situation, you know? Zombie apocalypse happens. Who's going to have food? You will have food. And that is going to be like a very, very valuable commodity when, you know, that happens, if that is what happens. My dad's actually really into gardening too. I feel like you and him would get along really well. You seem to have a lot of similar like DIY interests. Like my dad has always done like all of the house, like all the work, all the maintenance growing up. The only time we have to like bring people in is if our air conditioning system just completely stops working and we have to replace it, because that is a complicated job But like my dad had like has wired the electricity for rooms in our houses. He's redone a bathroom. Like I said, he did all the floor upstairs. He fixes our cars. He has a huge garden. He takes care of our chickens. He does all the yard work. Like just everything that he can. I mean, when I was a kid, he would build us like playhouses and stuff. So much fun. I remember at one point he made us this like little wooden airplane toy thing that like it had like a little door and like these wings on it, so we could like go in and like play in it. And that was good times. That was such good times. Second wave of Zard UPCs are confirmed. They will be printed to demand. That's really interesting, but people will definitely appreciate that. Not the scalpers. The scalpers will be very upset, but they deserve to be upset. Everybody else, though, will be very, very happy to be able to get on Sebring. That does sound a little bit more fluid. Gosh, there's an environmental management, so like VIP in the apocalypse. Heck yes. The store owner that ordered 600. And he's getting them in December. Pokemon is determined to print it into the ground. Hey, you know what? If that means that we can all enjoy our Zard UPCs, then I'm very okay with that. Yeah, I definitely admire my dad a lot. I really want to be like him in that way. When I have my own home, I want to be able to take care of stuff myself, not have to worry about finding people to fix things, dealing with fees, finding somebody that I trust, because, you know, if someone's going to come work on something in my house, I would very much prefer for them to be someone I trust, and I usually trust myself. The only times I don't trust myself is when there's money in my bank account and cardboard that I want to buy. Then I cannot trust myself. Because I will probably buy the cardboard instead of, like, I don't know, not buying the cardboard. But cardboard's fun, so we just vibe in. Yeah, you did say that you were getting a lot, so Scalpers made Pokemon cool. I mean, they definitely were a part of the very big revival of Pokemon during 2020. I fortunately was not part of that. I got into Pokemon because a friend introduced me to it, and that was back when you could go to Walmart and they like always would have really cool collection boxes. Like I remember they had this one Eevee and Pikachu collection box that it had this just really derpy looking Eevee GX promo that I absolutely love. And you could get all the cool packs, you know, like Evolutions booster boxes were in store. Of course, at the time, I actually didn't like Evolutions when I first got into Pokemon. I was like, every time I got a box, there were always Evolutions packs in it. I was like, I already have all the Evolutions I want. I want to open the sets with tag teams, because I love tag teams. And I got into it a little bit after Sword and Shield base was printed, so not that long after they finished printing tag teams. See, football cards like Prism are pretty hard to come by. There are definitely some sports cards that there's a lot of demand for, and I refuse to get into the sports card community because I've heard way too many scary things about it locally. That along with like the Pokemon scalping during COVID, there was some crazy stuff going on in Utah. Like I just remember this one story that I heard from somebody in general about it, and then I actually talked to someone later who was there when this took place, and so I got like first-hand account. But long story short, it was a release day, Target, bunch of people waiting in line. On release days, that's also when they restock all the other trading card games and the sports cards. So there was a bunch of grumpy Pokemon scalpers, a bunch of frantic parents that wanted to get stuff for their kids, and like a few normal people, and then there were the sports cards people. So as you can imagine, when they opened the doors to Target, this just like horde of people just shot in. People were just rushing to the trading card aisle, and in that chaos, you know, the first couple people got to the aisle for the Pokemon, but the person right behind them was there for the sports cards. And so they just like slammed into the Pokemon people, knocked someone over and gave them a bloody nose to grab their sports cards. And like, it was this whole ordeal. People were like, blood, what's going on? And the poor Target employees, I can't imagine how unpleasant of a day that must have been, you know? This mob of cardboard people just comes in. Someone ends up bleeding on the floor. Like, that is not a good way to start your work day. I've never experienced a work day starting that way, but I'm pretty sure that's a very bad way to start your work day. Let's see. Paper to cardboard. Who needs paper money when you can have cardboard that's shiny? I'm scared now I won't be able to sell them. I mean, yeah, that probably won't make them easy to sell, but I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure how to respond to that. Jumped to 210, they were 300 yesterday. I mean, what really matters to me is that people will actually be able to get a hold of them at a more reasonable price as compared to other things that have printed recently. Because so many people just haven't been able to get the stuff they want, either because it's so limited and the people that could get it are holding on to it, or because it was already a little bit expensive and then everybody that, you know, had a leg up just got them all and then sold them for higher prices, and that just meant that a lot of people could not afford them. And so I think it's great that more people will be able to get stuff, even if that makes some people's investment decisions not work out the best. Who sent me 2 Fusion Strike packs, kept one sealed. It's over a decade or so. Money is extra shiny in Germany. Holographic and all. There are definitely some countries with cooler currencies. American money is kind of boring. It's green. It's green! And it has old presidents' faces on them, which, I mean, it's fine, but they could have done so many more fun things with the money, but it's fine. When I take over the world, I will just come up with some superior currency, and it will be great. I will come up with a truly collectible currency. Oh, just scratched my microphone. It won't be trading cards, but it might kind of have the vibe of trading cards. Get your collectible money. I mean, like, I know that there's already like the quarters for every single state, but like, I wanna come up with something even cooler when I take over the world. Ours is premium. There's definitely not as much hype about them, so I don't think people are gonna really rush to those. I definitely think they will be on sale at some point. I mean, it's GameStop. They're gonna go on sale. The main reason I pre-ordered is because Arceus is one of my favorite Pokemon, and I just want to be able to have it and be good and not have to worry about finding it later, because even if it is easy to find, I go to GameStop like 6 times a year. I used to go like weekly, if not multiple times a week, but now that I actually have places to get cards from consistently, I usually don't have to go too often. Yeah, the Pikachu Zekrom definitely went down a good little bit. Hundreds of different coins for each country, special occasions. Yeah, I mean, I know that my dad went and lived in South Africa for a couple years, and I remember the money that he brought back from that was pretty cool. And that's just like one country. I don't know if my parents have... I guess they went to Mexico when I was a kid. My dad won this trip to Mexico from work, but I don't think they ever showed me any of the like money they had to have for Mexico. Of course, it was like all expenses paid type thing, so who knows, maybe they didn't even need to bring extra money. He just won it through work for like being employee of the month or something. But I myself have never left the country and gotten to use other currency, though there was this really cool time once when I was younger. There was like the little arcade place at the local Walmart. Sadly, it's not there anymore, but they had like a bunch of claw machines. They had like some little like arcade games type stuff, and I loved the claw machines, and so I would play those a lot. But I found out that if you check the like coin return slots, at least like every other time I went, I was able to find a couple quarters in the coin return slots that people had just left there. But there's one time when I checked the coin return slot, there was a Malaysian coin in there, and I was just like, what? But yeah, so now I own a random Malaysian coin that I found in the coin return slot from the Walmart claw machine, and it was pretty cool. It was good times. It took a while to figure out, I think, that it was from Malaysia. I was just excited though, because I was like, wow, this is weird. I like it. Alright, anyways, I'm gonna check orders real quick, but I think it's probably about time to wrap up the stream. It's been fun, but I have to work tomorrow, and I actually have to work tonight. I need to sort a bunch of cards, so that my plan is to finish my big sorting job for Hilltop this week, so that on probably Tuesday I can drop off all the cards. And dropping them off is going to be an adventure, because I have to drive like 30 minutes away to get to the place that we're selling the bulk to. But you know, I'm ready to get the bulk moved out of my house. I know, right? Like, who is out here trying to use a Malaysian coin? I mean, probably just some kid that thought it was a quarter, and they're like, why didn't the claw machine work? I put my quarter in. But little did they know. That's unfair. I'm guessing that's what the case was, but it was so random. But yeah, now I have a random Malaysian coin to do nothing other than enjoy owning with. But yeah, I think that will wrap up for tonight. I'm gonna try and stream tomorrow, but I don't know for sure what will happen, since I have a lot to do, but we will see. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.